this is my Eurovision tier list. As you can see, I am doing this on a Google Drawing of all places because I have zero recording software and I don't know how to use Photoshop. So yeah, that's great. No, this is gonna be really easy to do. So I don't know, I jacked this tier list from somewhere. It's like the standard tier list. So I'm gonna be ranking these just based on how much I like it. It's okay. No, okay. I have to say it's gonna be based on their live performance. So obviously, if the song is good, but the live performance is garbage, I'm gonna account for that. All right, and like I'm not gonna give extra points for the clearly political ones, just because like I just don't. Because most of them are pretty bad. I'll be honest with you. Most of the political ones are kind of empty, to be honest. So, I mean, obviously, if it's really good, then I'll account for that. You know, if I think it's very potent, but I doubt it. It's Eurovision. You know, um, I'll just be accounting for how much I like it. You know, vocals, how good the performance is, and also just general whether or not I like the singer. So all of that's just gonna sort of count. Honestly, it's just whatever I feel like. So I mean, if you're gonna get mad at me for the ratings, please spend your time doing something else. All right, listen. You can do your best to tell me I'm wrong. What do you want me to do? Like what's gonna happen, right? Like I changed my mind. Okay, so who cares, right? All right, so let's just start. So I think first of all, I'm going by alphabetical order because that's just what the list I was reading off was in. Okay, so first of all, Albania. So this one I actually think is the vocals are pretty strong. I obviously don't know what the lyrics are saying. I did try to look it up, but it doesn't hit the same. I can look up the translations if it doesn't feel the same, you know? I think this one's pretty decent. It's very middle of the line. Actually I will say this. I am giving extra points if the country sings in their own language, just because I think it's bullshit that it's Eurovision and so many countries just sing in English, right? And so this one's in, you know, obviously it's in Albanian. So yeah, I think that's nice. And apparently, according to the comments, you know, it is sort of like a very Albanian song. I think the vocals, everything is just pretty competent, but the vocals look a little empty, to be honest, from what I've seen from the translation. And the song is a little dull. The live performance, I think, was alright. I think it was actually fine. So I think I might change this ranking later, but right now I think I'll just put it comfortably in a C tier. Just sort of, you know, just I think that's where it is. Okay. So Armenia. So obviously there's no live performance to go off for this one, so I'll just have to base it off the music video. I'll try not to go too much into the music video. Like I'll try not to like whether or not the music video is good, I'll try to not let that count too much for my ranking because when they perform, it's not gonna look like the music video. So I'm just gonna sort of go off whether I like the song, the charisma of the singer, their voice. So I think this one is actually really good. I actually really like the Armenian one. I think I think her name's Brunette. I think she has a lot of talent. I think her voice sounds great. The song is a little standard, but her charisma really carries it. So I'm gonna give this a nice A tier. You know, I think Eurovision is mostly just sort of safe radio pop, but the performer has a bit of charisma. Obviously, I'm not European, and I only discovered Eurovision this year, so I'm just going off my impressions right now. So Australia, I'm sorry, this song is so boring. It's just I like that sort of rock music. I just think, you know, I just think the song is very standard, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm putting it in D tier. All right. So Austria. Okay, so this one's pretty fun. I know some people absolutely hate it, but I think the song itself is quite fun, you know? And apparently it's about ghostwriting in the industry. So that's interesting. However, they sang in English. So anyway, I'm putting this comfortably in B tier. I think it's fun and catchy, you know? I hate this one. I hate the Azerbaijan one. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the country name wrong. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's so cringe. That's the only word I could find. I'm sorry. F tier. Belgium. Okay, so this one I'm a little conflicted because I actually really like this song, but the live performance was very shaky. I mean it was like very shaky. Um, I might put this in, I might put this in C tier for now because I just feel like I just sort of wanted more from the performance, but the song is quite nice, you know. Okay, so Croatia. So this one's clearly political. I don't particularly get it. I think it's nice. Okay, obviously I do sort of like the performative aspect of it. Put it in B tier. Just think it's okay. You know, it's okay. I think they're trying something new, and I don't knock them for trying something new. Cyprus. So this one's just a very standard pop song. You know. Fun fact: the shower scene. Marcy's just standing in the shower for something in a music video for some reason. That genuinely looks like the "How to Be a Heartbreaker" music video from Marina and the Diamonds. Just look it up if you don't know what I'm trying to say. It looks like they used the same shower set. Anyway, D tier. It's okay. He's pretty attractive, but that's sort of the only thing I remember, honestly. And also the music video was very just. I mean, I said I wasn't gonna judge the music video. Like my ranking has nothing to do with the music video. I just think that the music video is so dull that it's funny. So okay, so Czechia, so or the Czech Republic. I don't know which one people prefer. Um, I like this song. I really do. The live performance was actually quite nice from what I could see. The music video was very impressive compared to the other ones on this list, but I said I wasn't going to count the music video. But I'm going to put this, I'm actually going to put this in A tier. I think the lyrical content wise, the languages that they sing in, the look, I think it's all pretty good. So comfortably in A tier, right? Denmark, straight up F tier. I hate this kid. I'm sorry. He's a child. Is he a child? I actually don't know how old he is. I hate it. I'm sorry. Estonia. Um, this one's okay. I think it's a nice ballad. Her vocals are quite strong, but I'm not a ballad person. So I'm gonna put this. It reminds me of the Albanian one. Just put in CT. Also sang in English, so you know. Oh, the Denmark one also sang. I'm gonna call each one of them out. So Denmark also sang in English. It might not. I think I remember Azerbaijan also sang in English. Obviously, Australia is gonna sing in English. By the way, why is Australia in Eurovision? Anyway, Austria they sang in English too, so it's a Croatia. Okay, sang in Croatian. Good. All right, Finland sang in Finnish, I think. So yeah, I like this performance. I think most people do. It's a very charismatic performance and very powerful. I think it's a nice. Oh, okay, wait. It's either S or A. You know what? I'm putting it at the first S tier, baby. The live performance was good. I like it. So France, I really like this one. I think she's great. You know, the whole music video is really nice. Even though I said I wasn't going to count the music video, I just wanted to say that she is such a strong performer. I think her name is Lazara. Uh, her voice sounds amazing. You know, comfortably A tier. Just sort of missing that sort of special factor. And also, there's no live performance again. God damn. All right, so the Georgian one, I actually really like this song. Yeah, I actually really like this song. I actually think the music video is okay for what it is. It's a bit more of a visualizer, but the song sort of just plateaus. Like it sort of never really further builds up. So even though I really like the song, I really like the song. Just feel like there's something missing from it. Let me put this in B tier. Right, Germany. Um, yeah, it's not my kind of music, but I can appreciate like a good performance when I see it. It's actually quite nice. I don't think they have a very good chance of winning. I'll be honest with you. Obviously I don't count that. Oh, again, singing in English. Again, you know what's wrong with German? Um, I'll just put this in B. Listen, it's my personal preference. I know some people will be like, "Whoa, what? It's the only one that's not safe radio pop." I know. I just didn't really like it. I'm sorry. All right. Grease. This song is so lazy. I'm sorry. It's so dull. It's a solid B. Iceland. Alright, so it's very nice. The lyrics are sweet, you know, but it just sort of it's a little boring, man. I'm sorry. It's B tier. So I'm gonna have to move them over a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry to all the B tier. Okay, there we go. Alright, Ireland. This song is it sounds like one of those Olympic songs. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say. It's like sounds like a song they perform at the Olympics, right? Just sort of like that, sort of like oh the world will be as one, that kind of stuff. You know, it's been done before, and the live performance was a little shaky. It's going in C tier. All right, Israel. Honestly, it was quite nice. I haven't seen the live performance. She seems like a very strong performer. I don't know if you guys remember Chanel last year. Maybe she'll be like the second Chanel. I don't know. Maybe she'll also be very good. So I'm just gonna comfortably just sort of jolt this in like B, but like a little higher because I just think she's pretty talented. Just put that like that. All right. Italy. Fun fact: my mom took one look at this guy, and she was like, "This is the most Italian-looking man I've ever seen." Bearing in mind we're all Asian, so we're not very good with Italian sort of. We're not very familiar with Italy, obviously, but the funny thing about his performance is that he looks confused. Like if you understand Italian, I think it will make a lot more sense. But his expressions, he just looks confused, right? Like I just think it's kind of funny. Anyway, the song's kind of boring, C tier, and the performance is like okay. But I think he's the sort of more famous contestants from my impression. Latvia, listen, the song was fine, but the live performance was so. I'm putting this in C and B. There you go. This one, I don't know. I didn't really like it. I thought it was the performance was very not amazing. I don't know if they were having technical issues, but all right, I don't know. If it's just going a live performance, it's going in D tier. But the song itself is a little creative, and I like the sort of syncopation, so I'll just put it sort of like here, like between D and C. All right, Lithuania. Again, the live performance is not fantastic, you know. But the song is quite nice. I guess I'll just sort of put this comfortably in like a C tier. There you go. Okay. Malta. Listen, this guy is pretty attractive, but the song itself is pretty fun. It's very standard. It's like it belongs like here. Moldova. All right. Oh wait, and I'm gonna go back and call out every single one of the people who sang in English. Sang in English, but I think there's a little bit of like Hebrew, English. Okay, well, obviously we were singing in English. Italian. Good job. Uh, English again. English again. Which, by the way, like I don't know why, but like last year's Lithuanian representative, I think her name's Monica too. Amazing. I loved it. Anyway, Malta. Yeah, it's fun. The song was pretty catchy. I like it. It seems like for Malta, I guess he's trying something new, and I dig that. So comfortably between B and C. The live performance is a little shaky though. I will say that, but nice visuals. I'll give a little more points for effort. You know, Moldova, genuine A tier. I like it. I like some sort of folksy music. I like folksy music. I like music that's sort of like you listen to it and you're like, oh, that's sort of cultural. That's a sort of sound, the traditional sound of that culture. You know, so yeah, I solid A tier. I love it. Performance was energetic. Nice visuals. You know, it's nice. Netherlands. This song I could not tell between Greece and Netherlands. I kept mixing them up, so I think that should just sort of let you know where it goes. Norway, S tier. Just not. I don't even need to think about it. She's great. I love it. Uh, okay, so before you go in the comments and try to tell me about the drama, I know the drama. I listen. I know everything I need to know about it. All right. The performance is just bad. You know, not counting for any of the drama, the unfair voting stuff. It's just a bad performance, and the song was bland. Letter F tier. Right. Portugal. I actually really like this one. It might not actually. Okay, I'm gonna put it in A tier, but I know that there are some other ones that I've ranked below that are actually sort of like maybe better. But I just really like the song, and I think she has a lot of charisma when she performs. And I like that sort of, you know. Oh shit! Wait. Okay. Wait. All right. Just sort of like that sort of music. I like that sort of tango, I guess. I'm not a music student. I'm probably using those words wrong. All right. Okay. So wait. That's why I'm gonna leave at the end. I have words to say about it. All right. The terrible thing about the San Marino song is that it reminds me of Maroon 5's Animals. I don't know if you guys remember that song, but it's just if you remind me of Maroon 5, that's not a good thing. All right, we're back. I had to leave. Alright, I'm gonna put it like here. I'm sorry. It's... By the way, first of all, he's singing in English. Second of all, oh my god, my voice. I'm gonna have to cut this out. Alright. So, first of all, he's singing in English. Second of all, I don't think he knows English, which isn't a problem. But also, he could have just sang in Italian, right? Like, why didn't he just sing in Italian? And also, third of all, apparently he's not even from San Marino. Like, what's with that? I mean, I know San Marino's small, but like, come on, man. I'm sure. Well, hold on. Okay, I don't know how much people there are, but like, surely there's gotta be some people there that are like, give me a chance, boss. Right. Anyway, Serbia. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people love this performance, and I see why, but I just feel like it's very forced. Just feel like it's so just forced, and the performance, the vocals are very shaky. I'm giving it a B tier though, because I think that he's trying, and I sort of I don't know, I feel bad for him. I don't know, he looks a little young. He's trying his best. All right, I'll give him that. All right, Slovenia. By the way, just want to say I've been to Slovenia before. I love the country. It's a very lovely place. All right, sang in Slovenian, so points for that. Oh yeah, this guy too. By the way, I think his name's Leaf Black. I got that name. Um, there are some lines of Serbian in it. Just not a lot though. Still mostly English. Anyway, Slovenia. Song's very just like okay, I guess. Also, there's like a whole band. I don't know why they just put the main lead guy. I think his name's Bojan. I don't know why he just put him in the center. I guess. All right. Well, I think it's another C for me. I guess. Maybe a little higher. I do like the. Okay, nice. I can't count for the music video. Yeah, no, C then. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Yeah, alright. Okay, Spain. Honestly, I really like it. I really like the Spain one. Just gonna put an S. Fuck it. I like it. I assume me. I like it. Alright, Sweden. Lorraine. It's good. It's good. It's a good performance. I just think the song's a little boring, but her performance really does elevate it. And it's such a strong performance that I'm struggling, because if it's just the song alone, it's the A, but her performance is an S, so I guess I'll just sort of put that there. Alright. Switzerland, I'll be honest with you, I forgot about this song. This is one of those political ones, and honestly, I think it's very dull. It's sort of just like, oh, war is bad, and you shouldn't. Oh, I don't want to be in war, and yeah, sure, it's a common sentiment. It's just not a very creative one. So I'll just sort of put that in another C tier, I guess. His voice is nice. Okay, wait, no, hold on. No, yeah, C tier. Alright, hold on. Let me move everyone over a little bit. Oh god, this tier list is a mess. Ukraine, another semi-political one, to be honest. It's alright. The performance is pretty charismatic. Uh, Song itself is okay. It's kind of catchy, but I think it's just sort of like a B tier in the end of the day. Alright. UK, oh, the song, it feels like it was made for TikTok. It's just a very modern song. It's a little dull. It never really builds up anything. I think it's a C tier. Alright, the Romanian guy. Listen, alright. That live performance. Okay, no. Realistically, I would have put it in, like, F or D. But there's just level of charisma. But the fact that you can clearly tell that he had to finance everything himself, and like it genuinely feels like a high school theater performance from like a bunch of theater kids. It sort of radiates that energy. It's so endearing though. Like I don't know. Like clearly, like those four dancers behind him are just like his friends from his like university theater program or something. Um, the song itself is okay. I actually did listen to the radio version after. I tried to watch it. I listened to every song 2 times just to see, you know, how I feel. And when I watched it both times, I just couldn't tear my eyes off of the staging. The song just went out, just didn't register at all. I just couldn't stop staring at everything going on in front of me. It's so. I love the performance though. Like it's so, and it's also his vocals are just like. I heard him sing a sort of like a winning performance afterwards. He sounds completely fine. So why was the performance so shaky? But honestly, it wasn't bad. Okay, I'm not gonna give an objective rating. I like it so much. It's so dumb. But I think do I have to be objective? I did just say I was being subjective. Was I'm a subjective? If I'm honest, it's an SSSSS tier. You know, I think there needs to be more theater kid representation in Eurovision. But I think realistically, I'll give it a C, an encouraging C tier. You know, just you can do better, Andre. I believe in you, Andre. Yeah, also, he looks like Beetlejuice. Oh my god, I might actually just do a whole second video just sort of talking about my thoughts on this live performance because it is truly something. Truly. If you're Romanian, listen, guys, I don't know if you guys are gonna win, but I am very happy. 12 points from me as far as I'm concerned. Anyway. Alright, so that's my ranking. Yeah.